Scrapers are the unsung heroes of construction. Imagine a machine the size of a small house, roaring across a dusty field, scooping up mountains of earth with a single pass. That's what a scraper does. It eats dirt for breakfast, and then comes back for seconds. These machines are built for one thing: moving massive amounts of earth fast. When a new highway, airport, or shopping center needs a level foundation, scrapers are the first to roll in. Their huge wheels chop through mud and rock. Their engines shake the ground. It's like watching a dinosaur at work, but with more horsepower and a lot more metal. Seeing a fleet of scrapers on a job site is unforgettable. They charge ahead, kicking up clouds of dust, shifting tons of soil with each trip. Other machines can look small and slow next to them. Scrapers are like the muscle cars of the construction world, big, loud, and built for pure power. But what exactly makes a scraper special? Let's take a closer look at how these mighty machines are put together. A scraper isn't just a tractor with a blade. It's a carefully engineered machine with several key parts, each designed for a special job. First, the cab. This is where the operator sits, high above the ground, with a clear view of the work site. From here, the driver controls every move. Next comes the bowl. This huge open container sits low between the scraper's front and back wheels. The bowl is the heart of the machine. It's where the dirt goes. The front of the bowl has a sharp cutting edge, like a giant metal mouth, ready to bite into the earth. Attached above the bowl is the apron. The apron swings up to let soil in, then closes to keep it from spilling out during the ride. At the back of the bowl, there's a gate called the ejector or elevator, which pushes dirt out when it's time to unload. Finally, there are the wheels and powerful engines. Some scrapers have one engine, others have two. All have thick, rugged tires that grip the ground like a mountain goat. Together, these parts make the scraper a one-of-a-kind, earth-moving powerhouse. Loading soil is where the magic begins. The scraper lines up at the edge of a cut, an area where dirt needs to be removed. As it moves forward, the operator lowers the bowl's cutting edge into the ground. The blade slices through soil, filling the bowl with each yard traveled. Sometimes the dirt is packed tight, or the scraper needs a little extra muscle. That's when bulldozers lend a hand. A bulldozer pushes from behind, giving the scraper the boost it needs to fill up fast. When the ground is softer, a twin-engine scraper can dig in on its own, using double the power to break through stubborn soil. The apron swings up, letting soil flow into the bowl. As soon as the bowl is full, the apron drops down, trapping the load inside. It's like filling a giant scoop of ice cream, but much messier and a lot heavier. In just minutes, a scraper can collect 20 to 40 tons of earth. That's the weight of about 20 cars, all packed into one rolling machine. With the bowl full, the scraper is ready to haul. This is where its big wheels and strong engines really shine. The driver shifts gears and takes off, rumbling across rough ground with a load that would flatten most trucks. Scrapers are built to travel long distances on job sites. Some sites stretch for miles. The operator must steer around obstacles, drive up and down slopes, and keep the cargo steady. The cab's high seat gives a good view, making it easier to dodge rocks and other machines. On busy projects, you might see a scraper train, several machines following each other, each hauling its own load. It's like a parade of giants, all working together to reshape the earth. They move in a steady loop, load, haul, dump, repeat. Even with all this action, scrapers are surprisingly smooth. Their suspension systems help keep the ride steady, so the soil stays put until it's time to unload. Arriving at the dump site, the scraper gets ready to unload. First, the operator lifts the apron, opening the bowl. Then, the ejector blade moves forward, pushing the soil out in a wide, even layer. This is the part where the land really starts to change shape. The driver controls the thickness of the new layer by adjusting the speed and angle. Scrapers are great at spreading dirt smoothly, making them perfect for building level pads or gentle slopes. Sometimes several scrapers work together, each dumping and spreading to cover a huge area fast. The precision here is impressive. With skilled hands, operators can create surfaces that are almost perfectly flat. This is crucial for roads, runways, and big building foundations. A little too much or too little dirt can mean big problems later on. Once the bowl is empty, the scraper swings back into action. It returns to the cut, ready to start the cycle all over again. Not all scrapers are built the same. Some have one engine and others have two. Single-engine scrapers are actually the most common out there. They're tough, reliable, and honestly, just perfect for lighter jobs or softer soils. But when the going gets tough, like in hard clay or on those steep grades, a twin-engine scraper really takes the lead. A twin-engine scraper has a second engine at the back, and this extra power means it can load itself without needing help from a bulldozer. It can also climb hills and dig into tough ground that would stop a smaller machine in its tracks. Twin engines make the scraper heavier, sure, but also much stronger. Operators pick the right machine for the job. On a big open site with easy soil, single-engine scrapers are fast and fuel-efficient. On difficult terrain, twin-engine scrapers really shine. Some projects even use both types, depending on what the land demands. No matter which you use, scrapers are all about matching muscle to the task at hand. One reason scrapers are so valuable is, honestly, their efficiency. Back in the day, construction crews needed 3 different machines to do what a scraper does all by itself. First, a bulldozer would loosen the dirt, then a loader and a dump truck would carry it away. Finally, a grader would spread it out. A scraper combines all these steps into one. It cuts, hauls, and spreads in one smooth motion. This saves time, fuel, and, yeah, a lot of money. Fewer machines mean less traffic and confusion on the site. Operators can move more dirt, faster, with less effort. Scrapers also cut down on labor. Fewer machines need fewer drivers. And because scrapers can travel quicker between loading and dumping, the work gets done sooner. For jobs where speed and precision really matter, scrapers are the clear winner. This is why big projects rely on scrapers to get the job done right and done quickly. Picture a new airport rising from a dusty plain. Hundreds of acres need to be flattened and leveled before a single building goes up. This is where scrapers really shine. On jobs like these, dozens of scrapers work together in perfect rhythm. Each machine follows a set route, loading, hauling, and dumping with barely a pause. Operators use radios to coordinate their moves, and surveyors mark the ground so every load goes where it's needed most. In just a few weeks, a field full of bumps and holes is transformed into a smooth, flat surface, ready for concrete. This teamwork is just amazing to watch. It's like a dance, machines moving in sync, shaping the land. Without scrapers, projects like this would take months longer and cost a whole lot more. From highways to stadiums, scrapers are the muscle behind the scenes, making the impossible possible. Scrapers don't just move dirt, they move mountains. Their power and speed have changed the way we build. Thanks to scrapers, roads are straighter, airports are bigger, and cities rise where hills once stood. They are the true workhorses of the construction world. Every time you drive on a highway or fly from a runway, scrapers had a hand in making it possible. Their ability to cut, haul, and spread earth has made modern construction faster and more efficient than ever before. The next time you see a massive yellow machine on a job site, just remember, that's not just a piece of equipment, it's a mountain mover. It's a scraper, and it's changing the landscape, one load at a time. In the end, scrapers remind us what's possible when power, precision, and teamwork come together. They truly are the ultimate earth-moving machines.